Guess it helps if the mic's not muted. Good morning. I was looking over there like, nothing's moving. What's the deal? All right. Got a little CPI action going this morning. We'll see how we do on that. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet. I was going to full send the My Funded Futures accounts, but as you guys can kind of see there, why is that crosshair so wild looking? That thing is super bright. I guess it's fine. It's a fine crosshair, I guess. It's very bright. Let me try to see if we can't make an adjustment to that in the settings here. Where is the crosshair? I don't see it. I mean, it's fine. But you can see I took a trade already there, up $1,200 on the 3 My Funded Futures accounts. We hit the daily loss limit yesterday on those. So we got those back to break even. Was going to full send those accounts at open, or not at open for CPI. But I don't feel like that's, maybe that's not the smart thing to do, since I did already make $1,260 on those this morning, and they just barely back over the limit there, or back over the starting point. So probably should just take my $1,200 on those and run. What do you think? Good morning, Kofer. It's kind of my thought process there, but we do have Bulenox, and then we did fund our 10 APEX accounts, so we have those. Plus we did fund the Take Profit Trader 25K, so we have that one as well. So we'll be looking for just one spot on those accounts today. Just one spot. One trade. That's going to be the deal. What up, Oracle, Pip Hunter? How you doing? Oracle in the house. Oracle, do you ever press the button for CPI? I don't know. I don't think I've ever asked you. I don't think you do. I think you just wait, right? Which is not a bad idea. We're still just in yesterday's range. Like we never left it, right? You can see yesterday's previous day high, previous day low, still intact. We did finally run those pesky equal highs that like I thought would 100% be ran. I thought they were going to be run here. Nope. Thought they'd be ran here. Nope. Thought they'd be run here. Nope. 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 So I did jump back in for those equal highs to get ran right there. I was like, man, there's no way we don't run those. So we did jump in on those. So you're stuck with mine. Hey, nothing wrong with that, Coper. Your pre-market performance is 10% success. Yeah, that's me too. I am completely with you there. All right, let's get over. Actually, I want to leave this open just in case we get like a one setup for life or something. I want to leave that open. And we'll go to Bulenox here. I'm going to full send 2 Bulenox accounts at least. I am not sure if I'm going to do the My Funded Futures, so wait for more people to get in here and we'll decide. Again, we're up $1,200 on 3 My Funded Futures accounts. My original idea today was going to be to just bracket one above, one below, and just port, full port if we get tagged in, like we did last time where it didn't work out. But now that I made $1,200 pre-market, I don't know that it makes sense to do that. So we do have 2 Bulenox evals that we can hedge with no problemos. And I'll have to do the math on what we need on these. You're up 0.04% on Tesla you got yesterday. Let's go. What up, Donovan? Good morning. Nissim in the house. Payouts going. Yeah, Kid Poker, man. I thought about you yesterday afternoon when I saw, I mean, The market just went to the moon, especially the ES. Nasdaq never made a high. Nasdaq refused to make a high, but ES just bullied to the moon. So 3,000 divided by 140, because we can only go 7 minis. So we need 21.5. So we'll say 22 times 4. So we need 88 ticks to pass these with 7 minis. And I think I'm just going to full on hedge. We're going to just long and short it open. Like, I'm going to be long and short a few seconds before open. I think that's what we're going to do. I really wanted to do the My Funded Futures accounts, but I think it would be stupid to do that. Maybe 88 ticks is actually too many. How many can we get away with here? Let's see, 86. When it pulls it up, that says it's 3,080. Yeah, 3,010. We can go 86. We can go 86 ticks. You ready to gamble, Nissim? Let's go. Yeah, there's CPI at 830, Donovan. That's why we're on here. CPI at 830. We're still inside yesterday's range. ES, of course, is not. It is 6,100, I think, was yesterday. So, yeah, it's right at the high. I mean, my overall lean's up. That's my real overall lean. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do we bracket one above and one below like we normally do, or do we just full on hedge just to pass one? I don't know. I'm unsure. You're going to grab a cheapo Bulenox? Let's do it, Oracle. PA was almost at 2,300, lost about 900. Kid Poker, man, I mean, can't call yourself stupid, but, dude, let's just, I beg you, man, I beg, start using a stop. Use a stop, brother. Put 10 points in, even if it's 10 points. That's still too much on ES, in my opinion. Put a stop in. Lose 10 points is better than losing, what, 30, 35 points? I don't know what you lost yesterday. Let's see. 67 to 99. You probably lost around 30 points, I'm guessing. So, yeah, Mike says bracket. Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm just saying, leave it on there, man. Whatever. You got to remember. Live and listen, I'm preaching to the choir here. I did it previous Friday myself, but live to trade another day, right? Live to trade another day. Yeah, Mike, I know that's what I usually get a lot, but like I was trying to ensure that I actually passed one. If I'm going to hedge, I'll probably set up a copier. Let's do that. If I'm not going to hedge. All right, let's set up a copier. We'll make 95 the lead account. And we'll throw 96 on there. Name should be unique. Bewley. How about that name? Is that unique enough? All right, let's check it. Should work. Lucky they were micros. Yeah. Doing good so far, Dave. Yeah, we're doing CPI. We're going to trade it. We already made $1,200 times 3 accounts this morning, so I'm pretty happy with that. I took a little EMA play with those equal highs above at 47. Right here. Right here. You guys can see my entries there. That right there. And we did full port at 3 minis. So I'm probably going to bracket above and below. I don't think we have to go too far below. Let's keep it. Let's keep it, Kid Poker. Mini make these. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Coper. Yeah, nothing wrong with micros. I like micros too. The problem that I have with micros is not so much the micros, it's this copier. It's the Quantimer copier. It cannot handle micros. I tried to trade with two minis the other day and it just went crazy. So, yeah, Dave, I mean, there's going to be craziness at 8:30. I mean, my lean is up, but realistically, we don't need that many points. I mean, like, I could just place my buy order here at the top of this wick, and if it runs through the high, then then we're good. What is this? Is that's that news the other day? Is that earnings? Is that not right? It's weird. Does y'all's 15-minute have that big wick there? Giant bear flag. Pump and dump. It could be. Your lean is to watch me gamble. Nothing wrong with that. So I was going to mark out some more levels, but 894. I mean, are those equal highs at 968? Those are relative equal highs on the higher time frame. I definitely think that gets ran. So yeah, that definitely. I think my lean's up. So I'll probably actually park my order somewhere up around the 70 and 80, 90. Yeah, so if we run the 94, so I'll probably park my order up here. Last time I made a mistake and I put the orders too far away. Don't really want to do that this time. Thank you, Gold Chest. Appreciate you. We got a couple of minutes here to decide, so I don't really see any reason for this thing to go down. I'm going to be honest. I think we just pumped to the moon here. I mean, we're above the VWAP. Of course, CPI, anything can happen. I mean, you could get, 150 point, and then a ripper back up. You know what? The fact that I think it's going to go up, it probably does go down. It probably kind of does something like this, cleans this out, pushes up, clears out that wick, and then goes back and takes these levels. That might be what it decides to do, since there is, to me, a lot more, I think there's a lot more liquidity to the upside than to the down. But we'll see. I think so too, Pip, but that's what everybody else is thinking too, I guarantee. So, like, when that's the case, you almost have to think the opposite, right? You almost have to think the opposite. Usually a fake out. Yeah, if you look at the last two, though, CPI and PPI, there was no fake out. I'm pretty sure on the last two, it just went. And I wasn't in either of those. Those are the kinds you like, where it just doesn't fake out a direction and it just rips 200 points. But yeah, I get what you're saying for sure. But I'm thinking of bracketing like above this at 71. Thinking of bracketing at 71 and then probably down here at 34. We'll see. So if it fakes out higher, it's going to tag me in and then rip me. But if it doesn't, we'll be fine. I mean, we're inside yesterday's range, so I do think it takes out one or the other. I could be more aggressive and put my order at 47, and then it would take me out at 71 if it pushed up. And even if it wicked through here, it would tag me in and take me out. Assuming slippage isn't too horrible, but probably will be. All right, so I think I'm going to put my short down here at the 70. Yeah, I like it down there. So that's going to be my short down there. Now we got to decide on the long. I mean, are we thinking the top of this wick? Or do we think if we run 70, we run 90? I'm thinking something like that. So I do think if we move down, if we move down, it's going to just be a big red candle down there, but we'll kind of see. It may fake us out in both directions, who knows. It might rip up, tag us in, tag us out, and then go higher, who knows. So I got my long at 67, 867. I got my short at 757. So could probably move the short up more, to be honest. All right, 69.75 on the short, 67.25. So we're right in the middle of those two areas. We'll see what happens. Just because of the current political climate, you're expecting a drop overall. Maybe will. I don't know. Yeah, we're going to full port here. Let's see what happens. I was just going to straight hedge the My Funded Futures accounts, just long and short, but we'll bracket and try to pass both here. It'll be 2 for 2 or 0 for 2. We'll see what happens. Limit buy at 785. Why not trade with micro? But because we're full porting on these. Full porting, just to see if we can pass them. 785 limit buy. So you want to see it wick down to 85 and rip up. Gotcha. All right, got about 45 seconds. Yeah, Bubba, if you're new here, we're just full porting for CPI here, just for 2 Bulenox evals, just for fun. And then we may get a funded account play after that. We'll see. All right, here we go. 15 seconds. Count it down with me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Down? Okay, I think it's down. I've definitely frozen here. All right, there we go. All right. That's kind of what I was thinking, right? I was like, man, I feel like if it goes down, it's just going to be straight down. Wow. So we passed both. Holy, what? Fuck. Guys, look at that slippage. We got $7,725. $7,830 on that slippage. It's a little slippage. So ran through those previous levels down there. Kind of what we talked about. Now let's run through this wick. Clear out this wick. And then you guys know what we like to do. Let's measure. Let's measure this move with a fib. We expect our first retracement to be to there. Still didn't run this low. I expect it to sweep back below this low, run back up into the 700s here. Anybody else pass there? 284-point move. Oh, that's crazy, Coach Fred. 19K loss. Oh, anybody else get some passes there? That was pretty easy. I like it when it does it like that, where it just doesn't tag one side in and then it just goes. Let's go, Mike. Nice job. So passing 2 of those, we'll add those 2 to the arsenal tomorrow. Do we have anything else to the downside to run? Let's take a look. Get this wick here. 418. We could be running down there. You really have anything else there? So there it goes. It runs that. So now we want to look for a long setup off an IFEG. Where did ES make it to? I mean, it bounced off 37. Gonna have to reclaim 66 there on the ES for this thing to push back up. How does Take Profit Trader work now with no daily loss limit but still has end of day drawdown? Yeah, Isaiah, in the evaluation stage, you can just use your entire drawdown if you want, if you need to. In the evaluation stage. Your limit buy at 785 is struggling. Yeah, it's slightly trader on tilt. It's just slightly. What up, Dean? Good morning. So let's see. I'm kind of thinking something along these lines. If we don't get a setup here, maybe we tag equilibrium, we kind of pull back down into OTE, and then we can get something in there. It's kind of the scenario that I'm thinking. Because what's the idea? The idea is that the market likes to come back to that area. But we are very far down. So I'm confused. When do you blow accounts with them now? You blow them when you hit your total drawdown. So if you take a 25K account, you got 1,500 in drawdown. If you lose 1,500 in a day, it's blown. Simple. If you got a 50K, you get 2,000 in drawdown. Once you hit 2,000 in drawdown, it's blown. So that's just kind of how it is. What up, Trading Journey? How's it going? So if you're just joining us, we did pass 2 evals on the CPI. Unless they try to say something crazy like the trailing goddess or something, which I don't see how it would have. We went straight through there. So I'm going to load up the, I'm going to restart my Bulenox and just take a look. One more manipulation leg lower here, maybe. Check it out, guys. 7,000. Why can't it do that when I'm on like a Topstep account with no limit, right? Took that 9 off the 30-second for a quick scalp. Nice. $7,830. Still shows active, so it should be passed. So we could have a long opportunity here. I don't know that I want to take that on my fundeds, though. I mean, what's the break even on that trade? That's 16 points. I don't know. Yeah, maybe not, Mike. But I think it's, you know, at some point we're going to push up at least back to that 707 area, 700s. Looks bearish for sure, but 27 points. We still got levels down below that we could take out. I mean, this level down here at the 418, that's from that, says London, but that's from that, the earnings the other day, I believe. So that wick down there is so obvious on the 15-minute, right? I mean, look at that wick down there. That's very obvious. Like, this stands out more than anything. I know that's 100 points lower, but like, oh, we're in the new week opening gap too now, right? Or is that from the 30th, 31st? Back into this new week opening gap from the 31st, this old one. Activation fees currently 125 or 85, Isaiah. 125 lifetime. In the last 3 weeks, created a range we have, Will. If you look at the daily, we're like just hanging out in that range for sure. We need some sort of driver to get us out of there. So we'll see what happens here. Oh, I guess you can't have both up there. Oh, it made a group. We'll see what happens here. Got the 9 sitting up there too. Do we take a short off the 9 there? That would seem kind of crazy, but probably works. Pivot point 9, midpoint of this gap. Not typically something I would take, but probably works. Short off the 575s. You open a position on 2:28 p.m. 2 minutes later, 5K profit. Let's go. Nice job. I'm assuming you went short. I'm assuming short was the way you went. So far, nothing to do. I'm just waiting. You missed the 530 trade. Why do you go for 7K? I went for 3K, John. That's slippage. That's positive slippage. A little positive slippage. Yeah, I did. Don't ask me how. It's never happened before, but Alcife, good morning. Yeah, we had the bracket set up. We only needed 3K, but it went further than that. You see right here? So that was my bracket. So we only needed 20 points, and it gave us 56 slippage. All right, let's see if the short off the 70 area plays. If we get a nice V shape above this, I will take it on my funded accounts. And that will be the only play for the day. If I get it, we'll take it. But it's got to be V shape here, right back through that gap. I think it's much more likely that we touch the 9 and sell down at one more leg, but we'll see. Well, that was just on an eval. I wish it was on an actual funded, but was not. Shot for 5K to pass your 150. Got 36. Let's go, Georgia Jeans. Let's go. 36. I know it'd be nice to have that happen on like some account that doesn't have a consistency, like a Topstep or something where you can trade news and XFA. You go for the pass, and then it just like it gives you a lot of slippage, positive slippage. All right, there's the first 9 touch. I think this is an okay short off this level. If you're looking for a little base hit, 10, 15, maybe 20 points with a 10-point stop here. Let's see what we get here. Yeah, you've already gotten 7. 8.75. Let's kind of see if we would get the 10. One more test of the 9. There you are. There's your 10. That's 14, even if you were looking for more. I mean, I don't think it's unreasonable for us to make a new low. But yeah, there's your base hit off the 9. I didn't take it, but I think that works. I mean, this we've watched this work over and over and over and over, right? So many times that 9 has worked. What up, Barack? So now look at it. That's 22 points off the 9. And remember, I think this is much stronger play when it sits inside a bearish fair value gap if you're looking short. I think it's a much stronger play there. So 20 points off that. That 9 play played nicely. If you draw a horizontal line from the high to the lowest bar, you can see where their limit orders are. High of the lowest bar. Boom, 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 boom. Nothing happened. Knowledge Hub. We passed a couple of evals. We're up 1,200 on 3 other ones. All right, guys. We might be in here. Wish you had nano contracts. Yeah. If we close above here, guys, I'm going to take the long on my funded. Let's see what we get. I'm in. And that's not the reaction we want. I cannot put the stop where it needs to be. I should have waited for the retrace. All right, we're out. First trade on the funded's lost. You gotta love it. 330 bucks. I should have waited for the freaking pullback there. And also 90 area. I should have waited for the pullback there. Yeah, that just failed right away. Terrible. Well, no more trades on those accounts today. I'm eating that loss and being done with it. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't even have mattered. Even if I waited for the retrace there, I would have just been wrecked. So there's nothing you can do there. Nothing you can do there. I think that's an okay setup to take. I mean, we kind of V-shaped back up. Maybe you should have took it down here, actually, when we kind of put in a order block here. Probably could have been a better entry, but it's fine. Just gonna, it's fine. We'll accept the loss today and move on. Not the way you want to start off the funded accounts, but it is what it is, so I thought it was okay. Let me copy these. Delete this. There's only one on there. Yeah, pushing lower now. What firm are the funded accounts on? Apex, Bureauc, and then take private trader. Just started 10 new Apex accounts today. So these 10 down 330 first day. I mean, it is what it is. I'm just going to accept it. I feel okay about it. I accepted the risk, took the trade. Let's move on. Right? That's how you do it. I knew it was going to be a loser immediately, though, because in my back testing, when this happens, when I enter and then it rips right away against me, it's always a loser. And almost always when that happens, I feel like I want to just take it off. But so let's see kind of what happens. We'll just wait and see. That's all we can do. Why? Okay, I have the wrong things on here. Well, I have the 200. That's okay. Need to get these on here correctly. The 9 should be blue. And let's turn that off. $21 should be red. $9.21. Where's the 200 at? I don't know. I'll just take that one off. And then we need the 50. Could tomorrow's news push everything back up? Maybe. When you drop deep into the range for the macro to get back to reasonable moves? Maybe. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of chopping around here for now. Kind of see what happens here. So far, we're just kind of chopping around. May have to wait till open to get any real movement. Powell's in 3 minutes. Is he? No, I thought he's at 10. Powell's at 10, Tom. 10 Eastern should be Powell. Let me double check, make sure I'm not wrong there, but it's what I thought I saw. Yeah, Powell's at 10. We got crude oil 10:30. Cleveland CPI at 11. That probably won't do anything. Thomas Reuters 11. Not going to do anything. Bostic speaks at noon. That's 2-star. 10-year note auction at 1. That is 3-star. And then Waller speaks at 5 o'clock tonight. Yep, that's about it. So kind of a news-heavy day. We'll see. See what Mancini has to say about this CPI action here. Yeah, John, it just made the price action suck, is the only thing I would say. Like, the price action wasn't great. Yesterday's low, 6058, must recover to return to magnet. So he's saying that we need to recover the 58. Ugh. 60-20 fails. We break the range. And we go down to 6,004. There you go. Yeah, it is. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. You're just joining us. We passed 2 evals. We're up $800 on 3 others. We were up $1,200, but after that loss. And then we're down $330 on our 11 funded accounts. That's just the bearish gap, Barack. We closed above it. And then back below it. I kind of expect us to revisit this low. Probably could short here. Probably could. 7-point stop. Feels like we want to run lower here, so see if we get it. There we go. Got our loss back. Let's go. So back up $1,250. And why did I take that? Well, we closed below. We kind of consolidated. We got back below the 9. And so that's just kind of like you can take that with just small risk. This gap failed. So that tells you that we probably should revisit the low. I'm not targeting the low there, but you know. So made back the loss there, but unfortunately wasn't on the fundeds because the rule is one and done. We're following it. So why am I rocking simulator? Oh yeah. I have no idea, Nick. The answer is simple. One you have an investment in, and one you don't. What up, Liquidity? How you doing? Good morning. Yeah, if only the funded trade could have been that simple, but it just wasn't. Not going to get myself in trouble and take it. Oh, so we've taken a couple of trades there. We'll try to be a little more patient into the open and see kind of what we get. Predator, good morning. We got how much time till open? About 28 minutes until open. So kind of a bummer. The first trade on those accounts was a loser, but I'm not going to put any pressure on myself as far as like trying to get those to pay out. I'm just gonna $300 winners, $400 winner, $300 losers. So find one more trade. Yes, kind of hanging out the 24s there. Again, Mancini's saying that we got to hold the 20 level or we see the 6004. Currently at 24 there, so maybe it wants to test that 20. Excuse me. We'll see what happens. Anybody make any money on the CPI drop this morning if you were just joining us? We should have full sent the Apex accounts, huh? Been like, yes, this is our strategy. Trev said no. This is our normal strategy to bracket above and below. You said I could bracket. Oh. As long as it's your normal strategy, trading journey, you can. That's what they say. They say you can. Well, I guess technically they say you can trade news as long as it's not a huge winner. Let's go, Francis. A 300K? Yeah, I did it. Trev, for sure. It was a gamble. I bracketed above and below. It's always a gamble, but worked out that time, I guess. The whole point of the news is to shock you. How the hell do you manage a shock? Yeah, for sure. That's why I just traded on the evals. We did pass two, so we'll be able to add those two to the collection tomorrow. Add those to the collection. Be back up to 13 fundeds. So working our way back. Good morning, John. How you doing? Moth has been burned so many times on trading CPIs. Just watch and trade them out. Yeah, trust me, Moth. I'm the same way, but I still trade it for funsies. We really kind of slowed down here. We did end up running the low there. Not by a lot, but we did run it by some. I don't understand why this crosshair is so bright. It's got to be in here somewhere. View, I mean, it has to be view. Oh, right here. Huh. Let's make it a little less bright. You can even make it a nice blue color. Still a bit on the bright side. Yeah, that's not bad. Maybe we'll throw some green in there for positive vibes. Yeah, we'll do that. That'll work. Support will be 420. Blaze it. Oh. 420. We got some levels down there. I don't know what those are. It says London. Maybe an old London low down there that never got ran. Yeah, looks like it. Nice push back up here. ES actually tested the 20 on the dot there. That's very interesting. Good morning, Trader Monk. You need some structure in your life. uh, All right, the market's just kind of moving slow here, guys. Not much for us to do. We can just relax. Let's get it comfy. Oh, yeah. Let's get comfy and relax here. The 21 and the 9 are still below the 50 EMA there, so... So we'll see kind of what happens. Need up to 50%. Yeah, I'm looking at that VWAP area 700s. So... So we'll kind of just see what happens. We're just going to be sitting here chilling. I'm going to try to be patient today and not do anything crazy. You know, we already took our trade. Didn't work. If you're joining us, we're down $300 on our funded. Not taking anything else on that. Fideus Prop Firm is having an exclusive sale. 80% off our fundamental and swing accounts using coupon code MM. 75% off, or sorry, 70% off the 25K static account. So the 50K fundamental is $32.80. The 100K is $54. The 50K swing account is $65. The 100K is $82. The 25K static is $26. You can save 50% off the lifetime option for the activation fee as well. This flash sale is only available until February the 16th at Fideus. I think I have a... Do I have a custom code with them? I think I do. I don't know. I think it's MM. We need to add to our, let's do that while we're waiting. Let's go ahead and update our expenses. Update the expenses here. Sticking with Asia? I can't do Asia. I try it. I'll still hit a couple Asia sessions during the week, but I don't do very well with it if I'm being honest. I don't do all that well. Okay. Excuse me. Let's get our expenses updated. Oh. $2,300, 33. I had the number already saved in my head. I was just having to add it to that number. It is more than I would like it to be, but Yeah, what can you do? What can you do? I don't know, Kid Poker. Yesterday you wanted to go down. All right, let's see if that fixed that. I think it should have. Yep. There are the expenses. You guys see there. All right, let's fix the payouts. 40, what does it say on there? 4150, right? Nothing to do here, guys. I mean, we're literally just waiting. I mean, like, this is just... It's just nothing to do. Sometimes after CPI, you get good moves, and other times it does nothing until open. So... I don't know if it'll... I have no idea, Kid Poker. Right now... doesn't look like it's wanting to do anything other than just chop sideways and or go down right now. Good morning, Clarity. How's it going? I got to draw an arrow pointing up, Barack, then it'll go. All right, I got you. Hold on. Oh, that's a pretty good up arrow. It's not bad. Above 542 and hold for up. Could be. I mean, very well could be. Do we have an SMT here? Nope. Decide to add an RSI. No, John. I think I put that on there several months ago. I don't use this chart very much. So it's on there from when someone recommended it. Fib there. Where am I supposed to fib? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Fish slips. Fib from where? Fib 542. Don't know. Yeah, I traded the news, Clarity. We're down $300, $330 to be exact, on our 11 funded accounts. We are up $7,800 on our 2 eval accounts. Positive slippage. We're up $1,200 on 3 other evals. So we're green on all the evals and red on the fundeds. Not quite how you're wanting to do it. It's not where you really want to do it. So. All right, we're getting a little pop here. Do I try this again? I mean, like, just... I do like that the ES tested the 20 there. Hold the 21 here. Can maybe take a cheap long here. 6 or 7 point stop. You could long here with a small stop, but doesn't look like it wants to hold. Yeah. 3 days to make 4K on your 150K. Don't want to get charged again. You should be able to get that, Copers. Go for a K a day. Was a good opportunity to edge some eval. Yeah, hedge some evals would have worked. Yes, I did that. If we put in an OB here, I might jump in. Coper, we're so low, I would think up, but I don't really know. I mean, we have that big gap from the news. If we know anything, gaps like to be filled, yeah. Practice, good morning. See my trades here. Long, winner, 20 points. Long, loser, whatever, 10 points. Short, winner, 20 points. Is that 20? I guess it was like 18 points. So 2 winners, 1 loser on these accounts so far today. Now, it did good. We YOLO'd 2 evals. We got them. We passed them. Passed both. 542 did not hold. Ugh. You messed up your calculations. Yeah, I had to do mine twice to make sure I got them right. Confirm support in inverse play or stay with bearish momentum. What are the options? Yeah. Well, I think if we close above here, if we kind of close above 547, you could just put a hard stop at 32. And you could even take a retrace back into the range here. Maybe long 42. So you could place an order at 47 and have your stop at 32 here. And keep your 15 points at risk there. It's kind of what I'm thinking. So something like that for me. From my experience, when you have a big spike like this in the morning, we usually go in one direction, in the direction, yeah. I want to retrace into the 47. I could enter here, but the stop would be wider than I like. So I'm going to wait for the retrace. Could enter here. Might just go without me. I'm going to let it go if it goes without me. I want to reduce the risk on this trade down to where I think it's reasonable for me to be in it. So I guess I could. Don't want to risk $450. You up not much higher. It's true. I don't think I'm going to get in here. I might have to mark it in. All right, it's holding there, so I'm going to go ahead and get in. I like how it's holding. I'm going to front run the 50 here. Stop to break even 67. Good morning, Yuri. I'm long, Koper. Yeah, we'll target higher. Why not? The only thing is I hate how wide my stop's going to have to be. It's probably going to give me the entry I wanted now. The balls are going to walk. Yeah, we'll see. Topstep removed the 50% on evals. I don't think so. And I didn't hear that, Francis. I did not hear that. Anybody else hear that? Watching the 67 here, and so I'm going to move my stop into break even. I'm going to move it into the close of the candle where break even should be. I would like to be at break even before the market opens at 9:30, but maybe not. Doing good, Trading Star. How you doing? I'm going to have to put my stop where it needs to be. I'm going to put this line here just so I can see it. Risking a lot of points here, like 550. I don't like it. Morning, Andy. I want to see this minute candle, the next candle, bring us back into break even. And see, it looks like it might have given me my entry here. That would have been my entry. Didn't think I was going to get it. Yeah, Training Star. I've done it plenty of times, man, for sure. Myself, I do it all the time. Like right here, taking an entry that I could have gotten a way better entry. I was wanting an entry off this line, and I didn't be patient for it. FOMO'd into it. So instead of my risk being $300, now it's $550, $560. So I do think there's a good chance that we just rip up at open. So let's go for that. It would be ideal for us to get back above this line or back above this wick here, so I can just put the stop into break even right here at open. But for now, I'm just going to leave it where it is, and we're just kind of gambling. Here we are. Stop to break even. All right. It's all right. That's all right. We gave it the old college try, as you do. That would have been nice to have happened pre-market, but didn't. Kind of watching the ES here, just holding up there at the 26. ES looking a little stronger there. Well, actually, maybe this was a bigger move than I thought. Yeah, I guess it's 60 points. I was going to say ES moved 13 points up off the low there. You have to sell us who are buying, yeah. Even Steven. I take the short here. No trigger there. Did not trigger. Break of the 50 here, we probably go. I think we're going now. I'm going to jump in here, and I'm just going to throw my stop below the 50. Risk like 10 points. If we get stopped, no big deal. I should have probably waited for the close above and the retest. All right. Try to just give it a little shot there. Same spot. I feel like we just go here. There's the close above. I'm going to take the few points here. I think there's a pretty good chance that we pull back into the 63s and I can long out of that area. And if it doesn't, that's okay. I just thought if I went break even there, that with the 90 drama that we normally get, that it probably stops me anyway. So I just figured I'd take a few points. Looks like I'm probably wrong. Looks like I'm probably wrong there. Yeah, we're wrong. That's okay. It looks like it's just going to go without us. I thought it would retrace back into the 60 probably to give us an entry. But it didn't. So let's kind of see here. 626 next upside. Yeah, I mean, I think we push up more, but who knows how we get there. And I'm going to look for like this. See if I can get my... See if we can get a bounce off that. Just jump it back in. It looks like it's just going to go. See if we can rip through there. All right, up 1390 there. They don't make it easy. Yeah, it's tough, but we're hanging in there. Could maybe take another bounce off the 90. Just grinding here, grinding higher. Couple of longs there, couple of small winners, a loser. net positive on the exchange, not by much, but 1390 up on the day. Man, I did not hate a 90 bounce here. See, kind of. All right. Still kind of expecting maybe a push up into the 707 area. At least the midway point of this gap. Now, of course, it's probably going to just explode higher. Got 240. Let's go. Past it. Nice. I like it. So 615 here. I think Fish Lips called out 626. I think it was Fish Lips. Yeah. Wanted the 90 buy there. Didn't get it. Pulled back within like 3-4 points of it. ES did reclaim the 37 there. I want to say Mancini said they had to reclaim London low for a squeeze. And that was 30. What did he say? 58, 60 to 70 above. $640 next up. We got the 9 sitting down there at the 595. I don't hate it, but the 21's not moved above the 50 quite yet. This thing's just ripping, guys. Get above the VWAP there, then I think that data wick would be in play at that point. Kind of above 707. If we can get above there and kind of get some structure, then 750 probably is going to, or 850 would be the draw there. Just grinding higher here. Guess we should have held our longs. We should have just went to break even and held it. We're going to wait for a 9 touch. We're going to wait for a 9 touch, and that's what we'll look for our next long here. The 9, the 21 are above the 50 at this point. So they're not quite spread out like I like yet, but I do like the upward trajectory there. VWAP sitting up there at the 660s. Fronting 535 EMA. Got a pivot point on the ES at the 42, kind of holding up there. All right. Pushing on up. Goodness. Straight to the moon here, guys. To the moon. Just kind of watching. Trying to be patient. Look for a spot to get in. Don't want to just get in willy-nilly. I did that a time or two, but VWAP approach. I think we pop right through the VWAP here. I don't even think it even knows it's there at this point. It's just going to rip right through there. That's my opinion. And I'll tell you why I think that in a moment. Got an idea as to why I think that? 691 is 50%. I got 707 of the news candle. I don't measure the whole fib. I just use the news candle. But yes, still below the VWAP, so that's why I think we just push through here. But of course, it's not doing it. Typically, when that happens, it's kind of what we get, just to push through. But you got 691 is the 50%. So just right up, just below where I'm at. You think we dump around here? Maybe, Tom. I wouldn't mind a pull back into the 30s. I mean, I'm looking for a 9-touch to get in. Could just jump in here, but the room's short. Room is short. No! You could get paid, room. You could get paid. I mean, I do want to pull back into like this 9, so if that gives you what you need there, room, then all for it. Full send. All right, there we go. Kind of what I was expecting a moment ago. Oh, it's not giving me any pullbacks. It's not giving me any pullbacks, guys. I want to get in there. Let's just be patient. What up, Stock Tiger? How you doing? I'm going to wait and see what happens at the VWAP here. I would like to take this VWAP bounce. Typically, I would. But we could pull back into the 9 here. Let me see. If we react off the VWAP, I'm just going to get in. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get in. I hate to give this more room, but I'm going to have to. We're going to have to. I'm going to save myself some points here. I think. Of course. I was thinking it was going to pull back to the 9. Nice job, Treff. Let's go. God dang it. All right. I just talked about this yesterday, saying I wasn't going to do that, and I did it again. I literally just said this yesterday. I was like, I got to stop moving my stop once I put it to where I think it's safe. I got to stop exiting trades or moving my stop. If we do close above here, we will go ahead and jump in again. Worse entry, yes, I know, but we can put it under the OB there. All right, I'm in. And I'm going to target the higher here. No, it's just a eval there. I wish it was MK. I wish it was a PA, but it was not. It was not. So if I was just patient there and waiting for the 9 touch, you see the result there. Was not patient. Did not wait for it. All right, right here at the 707s, I am going to start to trail this hard. Yeah, that 9, I'm telling you. Thank you, Josh. Smash the like button. We're at the 90. $7.56 next fib. Let's go for it. I'll take it. That 680 zone provided some nice up and down swing, yes. I think my stop's at a good spot here. I want to trail it further up once we get above 08, 708. You've been working on 300K static eval for 5 days. Nice. Pop through the 708 here with some strength, and I think we go. I'm going to trail up to 90 once we get above 708, if we can get there. Should be able to get there. Get above 708, I'm going to trail my stop up to 90. We are in the macro here. Hold that 90. Let's go. Get up there. You got to bounce right here. I'm going to move my stop back down. I don't want to get stopped out on this when I think it's going to go. Room is short. Always room. Always. Good luck room. I don't know. Good luck. Oh. Try to be patient here. Trail the stop accordingly. Rob, good morning. Because, you know, the first push above 700, we always say it's going to pull back below. So now if we can get back above 700 here, I'll feel really good about moving my stop into the 90. And that it should not come back into that area. Problem is, it might just stop me out here. And we'll look for a re-entry if it does. Feels bad that we were up like 35 points or something on it. 40 points, but I could maybe take some if it didn't hold the 9. That's another 9 touch there. I hate to take it off and re-enter, though, is the thing. You know, as soon as I take it off, it's just going to rip back up. You're long now, room. Let's go. I want us to get above that 700 level. If we can get above 700, I think we go. I think we moonshot. Yes, tin can. 50K accounts right now. That's what I'm on. Should get some sort of reaction at 10 a.m. Yeah. That's the problem. I might be stopped out before then or at that time. It would be nice if we just rip higher straight up at 10 a.m. and just run through the data high, but we'll see. Come on, 9. Don't do me wrong. Hold. Hodl, 9. Hodl. 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 The CPI came in hotter than expected in support of interest rate cuts. I have no idea, MK. Don't know how that works. I do not know how that works. Come on, get back above the frickin' 9 there. Come on, let's go to the moon. Let's go to the moon. moon. Come on, at 10 a.m. Let's go to the moon. Let's run this thing right up through that data high at the 850s. Oh, no. Come on, let's go. Rip it up. 1 minute. Start going. Start pushing. Good morning, Robert. How are you doing? If we get above 700, man, I just think we just motor. But I don't know. So far, it's just not doing it. Probably stop me out. $650 or $626 might be necessary. No, I don't want to hear that, fish slips. That's not what I want to hear. All right, 20 seconds, 15 seconds. I like that we're holding the 9 here, but this thing could just spike and then go and make me have to make a decision. I don't like that. I like to just keep my decision where it is. All right, let's see. Up. Come on. Upsies. Come on, Rude. Come on, bro. Oh, feels bad, man. Up 400, up 40 points there and got nothing out of it. Ridiculous. Oh, well. Could get a 1 minute re-entry. We'll see. Could get a 1 minute re-entry here. Or a 30 second. The new candle just opened. It's kind of weird open. I think it's still going up. Yeah, I do too. Well, fish lips, there's nothing I could do. If I took profit, it would have went up. If I didn't take profit, it goes down. You know, that's how it works, right? If you take profit, it goes up. If you don't take profit, it goes down. You done for the day? Let's go, Vince. Nice job. Yeah, MK exactly. If Apex has banned the strategy to long one and short one, no. It's not banned. I just did it for 10. Raul. I did it the other day. The reason why it's not banned is because it's not a guaranteed pass. Right? It's not a guaranteed pass. It's just not. You can still fail all of them, which is what happened to me the other day. But yeah, you're good doing that. As far as I know, I haven't heard anything there being any sort of an issue with it. First 50 touch could be an interesting opportunity. All right, there's the 50 touch. I don't know, Rob the Scalper. I think that you can. So nice little dumpage here. I guess we did hit the 50% mark. 700 never could get back above there. Never could get back above there. So rude. So after all that, still just up $1,200. Had the right idea here on this long, but I don't know. Yeah, Vince, certainly don't want to do that. That was our new hour candle. Yeah. Recovery of the 50 EMA here. Let's see. ES back to 37. Thinking about stabbing here above the 50. Stop's not bad. You're long? Let's go, room. All right, yes, back to 37s here. See if we can hold that level. Nothing to do here, guys. We're just waiting. Trying to be patient, trying to pick a spot that maybe makes sense. All right, cheap long here. I'm taking it. Risk 5-6 points here. See if it can go. Got in later than I wanted. I really wanted to have my stop at the low there, but got in too late. At the 50, I'll go break even. Hey, FOMO Express, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Rip it up. Taking a stab. Taking a stab. No. Rude. 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 Dave. There we go. Pushing lower now. 600s. Oh. Yes, at the 37 there. Couldn't push back above that spot. Couldn't push back above there. The pivot point. Couldn't get above the pivot point there. Well, I guess maybe I was just one candle too soon there. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's one candle too soon. Now it's probably going to pop it. Yep. One candle too soon on that try there, guys. Story of my life. Nice rejection off the 50. Yeah, we did test that 9. I mean, we're just going to move back lower. Is that what we're doing? We just moving lower? What's the deal? Can you withdraw from Take Profit Trader same day? Yes, you just got to wait till the, well, I don't think they actually update until midnight, TJ. So, like, technically, it would be the same. It would be tomorrow. But technically, yes, if your dashboard updates. Kind of hanging below that 50, huh? Kind of similar to earlier. I'm considering shorting here now. But we are a little bit on the low side. Oh, let's go, TJ. Nice job. Congratulations. I'm going to go ahead and jump in here. This is risque, but stop's going to be to break even at that wick. Did we run that wick? Yes, we did. So stops to break. Did we run that wick? Oh, we didn't run it. Darn it. I looked at it. I thought we ran that. I think we actually pushed a little lower here, at least maybe to the 85s, but we are at the whole number of the 90. Now it's below. Should have waited. Probably would have the same result. Yeah. I think we're going to close the 15-minute around 600. Going down, going down. Just waiting. Oh. Still up 11.15 on this account. Should have taken our 40 points, I guess, or at least some sort of it. Should have taken 10, 12, 15, something there. I actually like the 9 touch here. It would be a push back above the whole number. Gonna leave without me? Gonna leave the station without me here? Gonna leave the station without me, I see. We didn't quite get the 9 touch that I wanted, but I wanted to push a back above whole number, and that's what we got. But man, it just missed me by 2 points there. Don't quite know that I want to leave it on there now, to be honest. All right, we're in. That ain't the reaction we want. Gonna get stopped out right away. That's kind of the point. Like when you miss that by 2-3 points, do you really want to take the second one? It's kind of scary to still take it, but would have been a winner on the first. We didn't really get touched there. Let's go, Trader Oracle. Nice job. See if this thing can go. $621 long. Let's go. Fibs on fire. I like it. Do we just bust through the VWAP here or what? Stop's pretty much a break even there. We'll see us get through this VWAP. Watching the ES here too. Get through the VWAP here, I think we can just go. Looking for 720, Trev. I'm going to target the data highs if we get above the VWAP. But I will be trailing. Once we get above the VWAP, we'll trail below the VWAP. Close above this gap's ideal. There we go. Let's close above, push through that gap, close above that, and then I'm going to trail my stop up to the bottom of this candle. would be ideal. Closed above the midpoint of that gap, so I do like that there. I'll move this take profit up. I'm going to go ahead and lock in 20 points here. I want this candle to close above here. Then I feel like my stop is safe there. Close above. There we go. Now I feel like my stop is safe there. Can actually lock in a little bit more. I'm going to move my stop up if we get back above the high here. If we get back above this wick here, I'm going to move my stop to the top of the close of this candle. Yeah, it's going. Trailing with 3 micros. Let's go. So back above this wick here at the whole number, I'm going to move my stop up to this body of this candle here. Try to trail logically, right? Because above this high, we want to see it just push through there. I'm going to go ahead and move my stop up here. I mean, we're up 50 points at this point. I know it'll go. All right, I'm gonna be patient here. I don't want to be. I want to move it up, but we'll lock in 30, 25, 31 points. I want to wait for it to get above this high. It gets above this high here. I want to see some expansion. All right, I'm moving it to here now. That's break even on the 1 minute trade. If you took it off the 1 minute, it should pop right through there right now. That's too close to it not to. If it doesn't, I don't really want to be a part of it. So locking in 50, almost 50 points there. We are at the 90 in the whole number here, so I do think once we get through there, it goes. All right, let's go. And then I'm going to move. We're going to lock in 50 points. Yeah, 50 points locked in. $1,000. Got 25 points on top of that right now. Let's see if we can get up to the data highs. Thank you, Trev. Thank you. So we did hit the midpoint of the data wick, which we almost always see at the midpoint a reaction. Almost always. Now, ES has not ran this wick yet, so one more push up makes a lot of sense here. Are we at IBH? Do I not have that on here? Oh, I didn't even have that on here. Goodness, I didn't even know that. Boner candle. Let's go. Rip it. Holy cow. I am trailing tight here. Trailing tight. Boom. Let's go. I don't even care if it stops me out there. You got to just take that. So up $2,695 on those evals today. Trev called it out. Let's go. Little short off that 35 pivot. Yeah, I could have just left that there and went for the data high, but I'm taking those points. I'm not letting that happen again where I don't take points. So... So anyways, pulling back there to the 700s. I mean, we just got that boner candle. I mean, it's 40-point ripper there. I mean, so if we get a re-entry, I might take it, as crazy as that sounds, but... Bounce off the whole number there. So I tried a little bounce long here. I was basically one candle too early there on that. Oh, actually, I tried the bounce here. We took a break even short there. And then I tried to short the 9. And after shorting the 9, we just bulled above the EMAs here. Like, that's just a real bullish candle. So that's the only reason I entered. Just kind of got above the EMA right quick there, so we just longed. I think that we're going to the data high at 850. That's what I think. I know we're 150 points from there still. But, you know. Do we get another 9 bounce here? I'm going to change my stop loss. I'm going to take this, but I'm going to change my stop loss to 10, which is what it typically is on these 9 bounces. So I'm looking for a 9 bounce. Nice bounce off that previous wick. Oh, got tagged in there. Thought that 10-point stop was going to get wrecked there for a moment. Give it a little more room here. It's not bouncing as like we would really want it to. I'm in a little bit above the 9 there. So back above the body here, 707 is when I'll move the stop into break even. Basically, that where I got the 707.75 at. That's when I'll move the stop to break even if we get it. This is not really the reaction we want off the 9, though. I don't love this, to be honest. So, come on, gotta go now. I'm not going to close the trade like I did earlier. I am going to move it to the swing of the next candle. All right. 9 play not working the last 2 times. Yeah, very well could. Chop. Trader on tilt. Very well could. It's okay for a little pullback here. It really is. Yeah, Cooper, it is a little bit volatile here, for sure. I'm going to try one more time. I like that reaction. Remember the body of the candle. Come on, get back above there. Stop to break even here. $10.31 here. Pull flags on the 5 minutes. Yeah. Might get stopped out. I mean, I'm at break even, so at this point, it doesn't matter if we get stopped. So it's just a free trade. See if it goes. I think it has a decent chance to pop here. Could still pull back too, but we did okay today, Michael. We're red on our fundeds, though. We're very green on everything else. Just not the funded. Verily green everywhere else. Come on. I'm going to risk a couple points here just in case it wants to hold there and test one more time. Volatility here is pretty wild. Logging in 15 points. 750 easy. Yeah, could be. We do have the initial balance up there, though, that I don't know if I want to... Do I want to fade that or not? Probably. I think we'll probably pop through there. I do kind of feel what you're saying there. Kind of feel it. Probably not going to matter. I'll probably get stopped out before it gets there. 20 points. All right, 20 points. Added to the bag. All right, we're now up $2,960 on these accounts. Well, $2,871 after fees. But these were down. These were in drawdown. $1,200 going into the day. I'm copy trading all 3 of these My Funded Futures. Nice. Barely green is better than red. Yeah, I agree, Bert. Passed your Topstep evals this morning. Nervous about the email from yesterday. Michael, I don't think the email. I mean, it's just if you're doing something wrong. So, oh, you didn't realize the initial balance? Yeah, it's right there. I would have been stopped anyway, right? Did that come back to my entry? No, it didn't. Did not come back to my entry. Holding the 9 and the 707 number there. But good take profit, though, because it's pulling back. Patriots come back. You get your take profit today. Let's go. So I do think that we're going to that data high at 850. You're kind of getting into that area, though, where these longs are kind of high. They're in premium at this point. You're really probably, for a best case scenario type of trade, you're going to need some sort of decent size pullback. And let's get the long down here in discount again. Longing up here in premium is going to make it higher probability that it's just going to lose. It might still work, but getting into that area where it's getting sketchy. So, to be honest. If this 15-minute candle stays, it'd be interesting to see what direction it chooses. I think it could go up, but that would be another entry. Oh, she's green. I don't think I'm going to push the button anymore on this account. I mean, we're up $2,800. Too many times I've been up a lot of money like that and giving it all back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to run to the bathroom right quick, guys. Need a little break. I'll be right back. Oh, she just bonered back to the moon again. To the moon. 760s. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. Well, why did it push the IBH up, though? That should have been set already. Is the time wrong here? It says 10:30, 9:30. Why is that? That should have not pushed that up there. That should be IBH right there. Quick 10 points. Let's go. Probably rips higher. IBH bounce there for a quick 10. Very fast. Up $3,006 now. Couldn't not take that. Up 382 and all that down and up action. Let's go, Andy. Green is green. Let's go. Yeah, this is IBH here. I don't know why that's pushing up. It should not have. All right, now it moved it. I don't know why it did that. These are the mornings you dream of? Yeah. NQ is definitely going to the high a day, Coper. I think 850 is like... I mean, I would be willing to put this as a Tom Sabo guarantee. Thomas Sabo guarantee. There's no way we don't go there. I mean, like, you know how shocked I'd be if we don't go to that? But that being said, the ES is at a key level here. If it does not get above 70, we could just turn right back down. This could be the pullback we're talking about. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. No greed, protect gain, 66 to 70 if the ES wants it. Bottoms in above 70. So we're not really basing above 70 yet. So ES at a very, very key level. Also, that looks about like the midpoint of that candle. Let me see. About the midpoint of the news candle. Yeah, 65. $65 is the key, is the midpoint. So we just pushed up to 72. And now we're pulling back. So I just still think it goes there. It's just going to have some sort of reaction here before it continues up. My funded trade down here, we were right. We were just, you know, one entry too early. Obviously short worked, and then every long thereafter has been good. We accept it though. Anybody having problems with Bulenox on Ninja Trader this morning? Andrew's having some issues. He's curious if anybody else is having issues. Trading Mets is in. All right. Everybody that's in, no problems. Must just be something on his end then. Coper's have an issue. So ES did fight its way below initial balance there as well. What's in 1 minute? 10:45. Yours is lagging. Makes you disconnect and reconnect. Yeah, it's weird. Anybody shorting this? Room beats, where you at? Anybody shorting these moves? Shorting it seems kind of crazy, right? 770 next. Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't know. This is the only target I'd be going for. If I'm taking another long, I'm going to target here. You're getting a decent little bull flag here, too, if you go to the 2 minute. Little 2 candle pullback on the 2 minute. Close above the top of this candle here. You could long stop at the bottom. Not a bad stop. 20 points. Target the 850. Short's not working? Yeah. You have a problem with Take Profit Trader. You passed an eval yesterday but didn't get the email. Did you have your 5 trading days in, Stan? Go onto your Take Profit Trader dashboard and go down to that account and click on it and look at the trading days. I did that too, and I was like, I had the trading days, but I was over the consistency by $6, and I didn't know it until I went and looked. So, are you under the consistency? It shows passed on the dashboard. Okay. If it shows passed, then you should see a link right there for you to be able to pay the fee. Usually there's a link right there that says activate. If you click on your Pro, so click on the Pro tab, and then you should see that account under the Pro with a link on it for you to pay the fee. But you have to go to the Pro tab to see it. Could pull back to the 690s. That's what it just did. You're long and what's happening? A little pullback here. If it holds the 90, I think you're okay. If it loses the 90, we probably retest the 72. But we hold the 90, I think you're all right. You also got the 21 EMA there. The VWAP down there at the 70s as well, so. It's what we kind of talked about earlier. Remember we drew that little outline? We were like, oh, this, if it doesn't want to go, it could pull back and kind of test this inverse, previous inverse. My, Black Beauty's pointing the gun at me. I'm going to duck. Let me duck. She's trying to shoot me. She's aiming at me. Trying to get me here. Excuse me. Still holding that 90 strong there, so you're okay for now. I think you back above that kind of 15 area. I think we run. Get back into the 40s. Use the 9 wick like on a smaller time frame, but 15 on the 15 is smaller. Interesting. What up, Horizon? How you doing? So we are red if you're just joining us on our eval, or no, I'm sorry, on our fundeds. We're down $300 times 11. But we are green on 3 My Funded Futures, $3,000 each. And you would say, oh, you passed. Nope, we were in drawdown. So we still need another $1,250 to pass. And we are green. We passed 2 more Bulenox accounts. So we'll have 13 total funded accounts tomorrow. And if we can make another $1,250, then we'll be up to 15. So that'd be nice. Oh, similar to the 9. Yeah, I got you. 23 rejector pop. Yeah, I'm happy on those My Funded Futures. As you know, those are fairly expensive. We are below the comma there on Oracle's chart. We did get a sell signal at 713, 714 area. So Oracle's gave a sell signal there at around 714. So if you took that, you're getting paid here. I mean, what is it up? 25 points. Almost no drawdown on that sell signal too. I don't know, Coper. I mean, it's tough not to go long here. Nice job, Coach Fred. Let's go. It's tough not to think long, Coper. The problem is like the timing, just trying to get in on the timing of it. I still think this area holds. I could be wrong, but still think this area holds. The 15 is holding on the 15, but she breaks, man. Yeah. I need to put the EMAs on my, I don't want to get too much like convolution or whatever you call it, noise, I guess is what I would call it, on my charts. I already got three EMAs on the 1 minute. I'd like to just use those. I do think there's some validity to having them on a higher time frame as well. I just don't have it done. I don't have it. But yeah, I do think there's some validity to it. I don't think it's bad at all, if you can kind of just stick to what you're doing. Strong area, 20 EMA, 50 EMA, and VWAP. They are kind of all merged right there. We got the 50, 21 there. I mean, I think and you also have an inversion here as well. So that is an interesting area. Use the 209 and the 15, but that's it. Yeah, I think 2-3 of them is fine. And I like the 202. I don't have it on. I used to have it, but I don't have it on there. We're just below the 200 now. Got another sell signal there on Oracle's chart. Get back above this 9 here. We could go. There's a 30-second re-entry here if you so like. It's not that obvious. There it is. Did it just close above? It didn't. Yeah, I guess it closed above by a tick. This is a red candle. Yeah. I don't know, Trev. I'm just watching Oracle's thing. You got a sell signal here, and you got another one here, and then another one off the comma. So you should have already been out in profit probably anyway. That's the third one. You really should be in on the first one. He's probably done trading those anyways. To be honest, I'm just watching it just for fun. I like it. All right, if you're in off that 30-second, your stop to break even would be 716. So there's stop to break even on the 30-second entry. Also a scale for 10 points right there. Should be a scale spot for 10 points. Stop at 706. I'm just tape reading this 30-second re-entry. I'm not taking it. 705.50 technically the stop. You could target the data high. You could target IBH. You could just take your 10 points. It's up to you. Still holding up here. Got the protection of the 9 there as well. I'm not in this trade. I'm just reading it. Again, it already hit the break even plus 10 points. Maybe putting in a little 30-second OB here. That's good. There it is. Got to get above that comma there on the Oracle's chart. It's right there at it. Pushing through. So again, long was 705.50 here. You're already up into the 20s, up 15 points off that 30 seconds. 30-second entry. Close above here, another 30-second re-entry. If we close here, stop to break even on that one would be 28. Wouldn't really take that one, but you could. Looks like this 30-second one, the second one is probably going to be invalid. Maybe not. It's close to the break even already. Probably guaranteed to at least be a break even trade. There's the trigger. Break even stop will be 28, which will be 8 points. Again, that could be another scale. And didn't quite get to the break even there on that push up. Came close. Yellowstone, you took your 199. Let's go, Coper. Nice job. Hey, there's nothing wrong with taking those space hits. I love those space hits. I'm trying not to feel FOMO on my fundeds. I do feel bad when I trade very well on my evals and not, I take a funded loss. It does suck, but it is what it is. I am kind of tempted to take this on an eval, but I'm not going to. All right, there's your break even and your scale. That's 10 points off that second 30-second entry long there. Up 900. Let's go, Dave. Nice job. Trades by myth for base hits. That's right. I think we rip, Treff. All right, here we go, guys. We pop this initial balance. I think we just go, yes, is at the initial balance now. So I think we pop it. Nutty's long. Is Nutty streaming? I'm over here watching Pine Tree. But it's like trying to put your kids to bed at night, but it just doesn't want to do it. Yeah. The volume has died. Let me pull up Nudie Bar. Where is Nudie Bar? He's not coming up on my suggested right now. There he is. Hey, I'm the 101 like for Nutty. Is he long 2 minis? Nutty's long 2 minis on his 150Ks. Oh, okay. I thought that was his 50Ks. I was like, man, I don't think I've ever seen him take 2 minis. He was long, so he's already taken profit on one of them? What did he enter this trade with? 4 micros, took 2 off? Yeah, but those can't be... Oh, they are. Never mind, I see it. All right. Yeah, you're right. I was about to say, I was seeing his total P&L 360, and I thought he was in minis. I was like, whoa, I've never seen him do that. All right, that makes more sense, Clarity. That makes more sense. See if the top of the hour gives us a little push. I think it might. That's the top of the hour. Do I take one more stab at this long? I don't know, man. I was like over here looking. I'm like, wait, I'm on the 2-minute chart, guys. I'm over here on the 2-minute. I forgot I was. Getting a little pullback here. Does this give me a long opportunity now? When we go up, the candles get smaller. We're not going to do up anymore, and the candles indeed got much smaller. Yeah. You're not seeing today clearly. Yeah, Coper, on days like that, it's best just to close the charts. I had one of those Friday, and I didn't do that. You see what happened. Accept the loss or whatever the result is and move on. Rad, we're down $300 on our fundeds, 11. And then we are up past 2 Bulenox 50Ks, and we're up like 3K on our My Funded Future 50Ks. That we need 40-50. Pip's long. Yeah, I'm thinking of longing here too, Pip. I don't know. I'm going to be patient here. I don't mind risking a couple $100. I like this engulfing candle here. Closed above. I want to see a little more push, and then I'll put my limit in. Might be a little too soon here to put it in there yet. Need 2 points for first payout. Please send good vibes. Let's go, room. That sucks. I hate it when it's like that. Precision Funding is giving away 2 free evals. Yeah, I saw that, Matt. All right, now I'm okay with taking this. I'm going to try this. Well, I tried to be patient with it there. Sometimes that's going to happen, right? All right, now we're in. And I will go stop to break even. Well, yeah, may not matter now. That's not the reaction we were hoping for. Not the reaction. Yep. Plus 191 funded 350 away from passing on Apex. Yeah, clarity. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Dave, I don't know, the idea there was right. I would have already been at break even if I'd taken the first entry, but I was trying to be patient. Trying to be patient there. Excuse me. All right, it's gonna sucker us back in one more again. Yep. Same entry. Well, different style entry that time. I tried to do what I didn't do on that one. I tried to buy it just above the 9, and I didn't want to do it. So I got maybe one more trade in me. I'm not going to give back. I'm okay with ending plus 2,500 on those accounts. I'm going to take one more stab at it. One more stabberooski. ES kind of rejected off that 70 level. Just did not want to get above there, huh? Boom, boom, boom. Didn't really bounce. Didn't get to the 50 there. Close. You know, as soon as I take this, you know what it's going to do. What it's going to do. Pip still holding. That's a good candle. That is a good candle. Ninja slow. I don't know what's going on. I think if we touch the 50, I might take it. We'll see. What time is it? I have my phone at. Gonna try it. Rude. Go. I'm trying to give it directions here. All right, 3 straight bounce longs. Didn't get any of them. We're up 25.40. I think I'm just going to leave it there. No point in being crazy, right? Retest 690. It's going okay, Jake. How you doing? We're red on our fundeds, $300 times 11. We're green 2,500 times 3. And on evals, and we passed. We passed 2 Bulenox evals. So green on evals, red on funded. Not really the way you want to do it, but probably going to run those wicks. It should be, well, the payouts this month match just $1,200. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I don't want to give back more than I have to there. I didn't have to do that, but I guess I should have took those base hits that I didn't take earlier, huh? Probably would have made more sense. If you're going to keep pressing the button, you may as well do that. All right, where are we at? 30 seconds to close. I still think we're bullish, but I think a VWAP touch makes sense here, right? Trading Mints, you're long. I'm watching the 30 second. I mean, if we get a long out of there, I might take it. Yes, did retest the 52 there. Almost back to the VWAP. Didn't quite get there. Watching a... If we break the 50... I gotta try it. I waited way too late to get in, but... All right, take 5 points there. I think we get a VWAP touch. I was tempted to go short here once we didn't clear that 30-second gap. I was like, man, that's a cheap short. But I didn't want to, I don't know, hesitated. Yeah, I think a VWAP touch is just in order here. Yeah, Powell's still testifying. Do we take a VWAP bounce here? Do we try it? We're already below the VWAP on the ES. That's the concerning factor. Pop back above the VWAP, I may long. Which seems crazy, but we might. We'll see. 654 kind of makes sense. Boom, boom, boom. Should probably retest 90 at some point here. Let's look for a spot maybe to stab long. One minute? What's in 1 minute? Top of the hour? No. Let me give it a little shot here. Why not? Very tight stop. I was going to take it off there, break even. It's probably going to bounce. I just don't like it. Want to be a little quicker than that. Did I pass any on the news? Yeah, we're past 2 Bulenox, and we're up $2,500 on our My Funded Futures. We're up 2,500 on our 3 My Funded Futures. So we did well on that, but we're red on our evals. Or red on our fundeds. Red 300 on the funded. We took this trade down here on the funded this morning. Lost. I mean, it is finding support here. Usually you get just a little nice little bounce right off there, but we're not getting it. Be scary to short here. If I was considering shorting, probably going to have like a close here, retest, and then kind of go. Looks like she might bounce. Let's see. Yeah, we'll see kind of what happens. I mean, it's holding right there. You normally like for it to bounce, but you immediately, but it does looks like it's going to hold. There we go. That's what I was looking for, but I wanted it much sooner. Then we got it. Trend line from 9 p.m. low will help understand the action. Holding a 1 minute trend, is that what you're saying? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, excuse me, guys. I mean to burp into the mic on you. Yeah, that 1 minute trend line is there. Do I use RTH VWAP? I don't know, Tyra. I'm using the VWAP that's just the VWAP number 3 with standard settings on Quantower. It's close. It's not exact. Some people's is 3-4 points higher or lower, but it's not bad. We tapped discount of this leg, so if we do get, I mean, if we get this, yeah, it had to be on the 1 minute. If we do get a push above here, could potentially take it. Have to get a nice momentum candle through that. I'm using the 24-hour setting. Okay. 88 we may pop. We'll see. Did just test the 9 from the bottom side. If we clear the VWAP in this trend line, maybe we'll think about it, but what's the difference in the two, Tyra, as far as price? How far apart are they? This could be a cheap short. You could take it, put your stop above this wick. But you might be 1 or 2 candles too soon, could make a new high and then go. Or you could wait for the trend line kind of break, retest. Get below the VWAP, retest it. 24 hours 670. RTH is 661. Gotcha. Yeah, it sure did. I still think, I mean, I still feel like we're going up. I mean, like, I don't know, just got the data high above. It just feels like that's where we're going, but I could be wrong. A close above 94 here, I am going to take the long. That would have the VWAP pushing above, or the VWAP, the ES pushing above the VWAP as well. It's been raining here ever since yesterday, guys. It's been like just nasty outside. Just nasty. Oh, you're in Arizona? No rain there, huh, Tom? Just desert and rocks. I don't know. We're supposed to have a baseball game today, but it's already been canceled due to rain. Canceled due to rain. You would use the latest low. I got you, Horizon. I mean, with this inversion being here, the VWAP being here, that trend line being here, I mean, this is a logical spot to bounce. We're in premium right now, or I'm sorry, we just tapped discount. So, like, it's a reasonable spot for us to bounce here, right? You'd think. But, of course, everyone's going to be thinking that. Yes, below the VWAP here. It's the only real concern. Breaking through the trend line there. Maybe just overshoot. Per Brian Shannon using the VWAP on the last extreme lower high. I don't know who that is, Horizon. I do not know who that is. All right, watching here, 30-second chart. Watching the 30-second chart. Let me switch over so you guys can see it with me. We're in. Rejecting right away. I hate it when it does that. Absolutely hate it. This is break even. Gets back below the VWAP. I'm just going to kill it. Well, Death. When that fails, that's a pretty telling sign. I want to just jump back in, but I'm going to wait for this OB to form. Upper Victicus. Yeah. Oh, well. Who's getting the "you're fired" email from Topstep? I don't know. I didn't get it. Couldn't make it to my break even there. I think if we close below, that's going okay. Trading Star, we could be doing better, but it's all right. I think if we close below here, we just push down into the 633s. I need a bounce though. All right, see if we can get tagged in here, at least on the first one. Tagged in there. All right, tagged in there on both. VWAP retest. You had to move one down here. I don't like what's not going back lower now. I'm going to get out of those. I don't mind being in one there. I think two's too much. All right, I'm going to get back in with just a one. Yep, not looking good, huh? All right. I think I'm going to call it there. Bulenox KFA, yeah, 1 day to pass. How many minutes can I trade on Bulenox 50K? It is 7. You can trade 7. You can trade 7. Kind of getting in that time of day where I just give... Oh, that was the 11:30 candle too. Where I just give money back. So, going to shut it down there. We'll be back tomorrow. Guys, remember, Bulenox 83% off. Apex 80% off. My Funded Futures 25% off the Expert account. Take Profit Trader 50% off. If you want to support the channel, please use my codes. Sure, I'm forgetting one of them. Tradeify as well is 35% off. We'll be back tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. We are ending the day up $2,000 on those 3 accounts. Gave back a little more than I wanted. 7,800 on these accounts, and then down 300 on the fundeds. That's it. We'll see you guys next time.